Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc here, and in the background, I've got Spectral Fantasies. I actually recorded some of my gameplay for this. I wanted to go over this one with you guys because I believe it's one of the mini games, or I guess like I wouldn't say mini games, but one of the mini events that they said that they updated and changed. I'll also be doing other videos on some of the other game modes, and I'll be kind of going over that for Snowbreak. But I want to start with Spectral Fantasy first. Because initially, and I think this was with a lot of people, I don't think it was. I don't think a lot of people liked it that much. Me personally, I didn't like it at first because I thought it was kind of a waste of time. I'd rather do like at most defense line 0, which takes like maybe 7 to 10 minutes and be done with it. This mode I didn't really care for. The rewards, I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll skip it. But I will say, based off the minor improvements they made, I gave it another chance, and I actually do like it a lot. And I'm going to explain like the little things I like. But essentially, to kind of summarize this mode here, it's essentially just like a fun little roguelike mode, and all you're doing is, as you progress through each stage, you'll get currency and you'll get a bunch of buffs. And within it's in a way similar to Paradoxal Labyrinth, but just slightly different. So you collect buffs and you fit them into your backpack, and that backpack, you're essentially playing like Tetris almost, because you have to fit the buffs within the backpack. Now, as you go on exploring into other stages, you could get more room in your backpack, you could get more buffs, and you kind of, like I said, fit those buffs into the backpack. And there are different things you have to look out for. There are different buff effects called seals. And what these seals will do is essentially when you collect multiple of the same seals, you will get different tiers of effects. So for this run, I played with the blade seal. And essentially the blade seal gives you like kinetic energy. And for the team that I was running, basically the stipulation was you do like a certain amount of damage, if I remember correctly. And then you get like extra kinetic energy off your damage overall. So I would collect multiple blade tiers, and the more you collect and the more you're able to collect them as a group, you will level up that tier from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and so on. I'd also collect a bunch of sub tiers that would help me out to do extra damage as well. And you just have to kind of keep track of that, because that'll help you get through these stages quickly. If you're able to collect these buffs quickly, guys, you're able to get through a lot of this content fairly easily. I would say if you're doing everything right, it takes like max 15 minutes. You do one run, you do your second run, you beat the boss on your second run, and then you have the option to do like nightmare mode or whatever. And yeah, you try out nightmare mode. There are 5 waves. Then there's a boss at the end, and that's about it. And you'll be able to beat it. So, yeah, if you're able to just kind of do everything right, you should be just fine. So really, with all the little changes, I would honestly give this mode a minimum. I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I thought it would be boring, but I actually really do like it a lot. It's just a little bit longer than Defense Line 0. And actually collecting the buffs makes it really, really easy. Now, I will say, if you do want somewhat of a challenge, you can actually get a challenge from this game mode. The second boss on the second run will definitely be somewhat difficult. I'm so used to kind of face rolling in all of my daily routines, because I never really face a challenge. And you guys know me, I don't necessarily do Neurosim serious. Like I don't shoot for times. I usually just fight the Neurosim boss, and that's it. I'm not trying to beat it under 10 seconds. So even then, I don't really struggle really with the Neurosim boss. But I will say, if you're not paying attention, the bosses in the second go around will definitely do some damage, and the nightmare mode is kind of sort of challenging. To be honest, they just do a lot of damage, and they can like easily chunk your character. So maybe running like an Etchel would be super beneficial for this mode. Unfortunately, I don't have her, but yeah, you could definitely get somewhat of a challenge here. Now, the rewards, if you want to get all the rewards, I believe if you kind of cycle through this mode like max 3 times, I'm pretty sure you could get all the rewards and be done with it, to be honest with you. And by all the rewards, I mean the rewards that you collect on the event page of this game mode. They give away some decent things: credit, fiber axons, things like that, opal vouchers if you need it. So it's definitely available and definitely doable for, I say, most accounts. I really, if you've got a solid team, you could definitely beat this. So it really depends, but I'd say if you've got a very solid team, you could beat it for sure. So I would definitely recommend this mode to those of you that, you know, at first you didn't like it, and you're kind of trying to go through something quick. I would say at least give this another shot. It's actually improved quite a bit, and it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. I have not too many bad things to say about it. At most, maybe it could be long for some, but defense line 0, I mean, heck, when you go through that could be anywhere between like 7 to 10 minutes, I think. So, you know, it's around there, maybe like slightly longer, I would say, but it's actually not that bad. It's a very streamlined experience. So I will give the Snowbreak devs credit for really improving this mode. Let's see, and I think anything else. Let me see. I mean, besides that, I know there are little things like keys, and the keys in this game mode will help you get like certain really top level items in the game that will definitely help out your stats a ton. So yeah, you just gotta watch out for the things you collect. When you collect the right items, your gaming experience will be a lot better. So yeah, overall, guys, Spectral Fantasies, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I will be going over other game modes because this isn't the only one that they said that they changed. So honestly, I'd be curious to find out. Let me know though in the comment what you guys think of Spectral Fantasies. I'd be kind of curious. Do you find this game mode boring? Do you find most game modes boring? Because I feel like a lot of people, from what I've seen, a lot of casuals just do the dailies. They run through their stamina sticks, and then that's really about it, right? Maybe you'll do personal files and then you'll just log off. So I'd be really curious to see what people are doing. But I will say, solid game mode. Next game mode I really want to do is I think it's Containment Protocol. That one should have came out by now. I will be checking that one out. Apparently they added a lot of extra new features for being able to like summon special items. We'll see how it goes, so look out from that from me, guys. But yeah, otherwise, I am out, guys. Later.